I am going to introduce Andy Doyle. He's a friend of mine from Ithaca, and he holds poetry slams in Ithaca and in Trumansburg, New York. And if you're interested, talk to Andy because he will tell you.
Okay, wow, it's hard to follow those poets, you know. That was amazing. Emily, yeah, I came here for, you know, I'm friend of Emily's, and she's definitely a class act poet. And then Devin, of course, I knew him from, he featured in Ithaca once, you know. He is really cool. And Josh blew me away too. Wonderful poetry. Oh yeah, one of the lines I liked of Devin's was like, you know, life is a screen door. And that reminds me, because I actually had a poem like similar. It was like called The Cottage, or She Must Have Been Abused to Have Turned Out So Bad. She remembers a screen door slamming. She slept safely with her sister. Her fun-loving grandmother died. She went to early mass, stole a few candles. She went to summer camp, touched a girl's clitoris. She did Girl Scouting, joined a street gang, got slapped in the face by an unjust nun, masturbated, had a girlfriend, a Puerto Rican dancer. Their dance teacher tried to get them to quit smoking. Instead, they got the dance teacher high. Why didn't she make it in life? Maybe she should have been more patriotic. Why didn't she serve? Her mother was a Marine. What was she, a punk? She seems to have been a normal street fighter. Threw a few punches, took a few. Why did she think hippies were cooler than soldiers? Maybe she should have been a better student. Her father was an intellectual. Maybe if she had deconstructed somatophobia earlier, she could have had a normal dating life, maybe had a few kids. Decent women filled her youth. No one singled her out for any special abuse, unless there's something she doesn't remember. She remembers a screen door slamming. She slept safely with her sister. Okay, these are part of my, you know, deconstruction of life and everything. But anyway, this one is really depressing, but don't worry, there's a funny one at the end, so that'll be it. And here we go. Her first time, she wet the bed. She stumbled up the stairs and woke up in a confusion of wet sheets. Her next time, she burned down the house. She sat on the bed like Sid and Nancy at the Chelsea, watching candle flames lick polyester curtains. Her next time, she lost her charm. Friends defriended her. She became irritable even with her darling self. Her next time, she ran over somebody. She only had a 30-minute lunch break, and a vegetarian was sitting in the road, blocking the McDonald's drive-thru. She drove through, slowly but steadily, like the Israeli bulldozer driver. Her next time, she got cancer. It started out as a spot on an X-ray, but quickly metastasized to a grapefruit, doubling in size every 2 weeks. Her last time, she took the dirt nap. She was completely silent and still. Everything was over. Her warm smile, her modesty. She never thought another thought. How could she? Her heart had stopped pumping without fresh blood. All nerve activity ended. People touched her cool skin or shook her, trying to get one last bit of response from her, but there was nothing. Even if someone she had once loved pleaded with her or screamed in despair, no response. Nothing. Okay, this is the last one, thankfully. Right? My friend someone was like, you know, my poems are depressing, but at least this one's short. That's actually fine. Okay, this is it. Okay, this name of this poem is Kuka. Kuka. If anybody like checks, I checked Facebook. There's only like one person in the whole world named Kuka, and so Kuka. You know, Facebook, everyone should be on it, right? Everyone is. Please friend me. My name is Andy Doyle. I need friends. But, you know, it's amazing. I'm reading this book called, like, The Internet and the Talmud. And, like, this guy thinks the Internet is, like, as important as the Talmud was. And, you know, as revolutionary. And, it's amazing. Do you know the human mind? What we haven't even unleashed anything like an iota of what we're capable of, you know? Like, there's a guy in Indonesia who can, like, start fires with his hand. I swear. I saw it on, it was like a BBC documentary. If anyone ever seen that movie, Ring of Fire? It was about 20 years ago. I don't know what happened. They, like, squelched the movie, you know? You would think that this would, like, he's actually an acupuncturist in Indonesia, and, you know, he does it, you know, he does his own electricity. And he also can, like, start, you know. Oh, anyway, you have to see the movie Ring of Fire. It came out about 20 years ago. Okay, so, Jewish, yes. Josh's poem was like Jewish a little bit with manna for bread and everything. That was amazing, that bread poem. All his poems, of course, are amazing. Kuka, okay. Kuka as an adjective means sly or cute. Okay, so she's sitting in the parking lot watching people go by. Everyone's wearing old-fashioned jeans or sweatpants with elasticized waist, many limping, walking irregularly, swinging arms like Cro-Magnons, some carrying an infant, one a shotgun. They're all going into Walmart. Okay. She imagines the truth is fairly simple, like the pool of Narcissus. Her world's shrinking. She's going to save up money and go somewhere else. She's not just wandering the fuck around. I mean, you don't see her leaning over pool tables and biker bars, do you? She's not joining the fire department. She feels like she could just fall into your arms from tiredness and loneliness. She loves you, spring. She'd rather be fucking autumn, but she loves you. Okay. She's transitioning now to anti-heroin. She's going to hide in the underground of absurd sex and failed dream. Suddenly, her delusions crash and she plunges into deep depression with the speed and force of a collapsing star. She's a shopper, tossing pork chops into her cart without hope or joy. Kuka, as a noun. Cuckoo bird, caterpillar, gambler, wise guy, cunt, Caribbean. Boogeyman.